Ruptka guide you.
Now who's got a drink?
Regardless of what he's told you, Magistrate, Ista and his bailiffs have made no progress in their investigation.
Honestly, I'm more than these disappearances, Councilman. We just have to give Ista more time.
I don't know. Bailiff Fakimal, the one who lives at the northwest edge of town, I heard he was ignoring evidence in the case.
We can't believe everything we hear. You have my word, though, if necessary. I will deal with Ista.
I have a fine selection to choose from.
Welcome to the Bergama Crown Fellowship Hall. I do not recognize you, but I see you wear the formal dasha. I trust you are a crown from outside the city? Those who honor the ancient Yokudan traditions are always welcome here. Come inside and enjoy our hospitality.
View my wares without obligation.
Never known such fear.
No, but one of the bailiffs was here. Believe it or not, the guards almost didn't let him in.
Truly? What possible reason would the guards have for keeping out a bailiff?
His
Our
crown
brother
de
Ista has
Stasha
not
was all
visited the
shredded up.
Fellowship House much of
I
late.
suppose it happened when he arrested someone. I just gave him a new one.
I have guarded this square long and long, Wayfarer. Even so, I do not know what the forebears might do about these disappearances. Best that a crown abide here and keep watch.
Keeping myself busy.
Help someone in need?
Welcome to the Fellowship Hall. You're not from Bergama, though. Are you from Sentinel? No matter, as long as you're a forebear. Then you may come and go as you see fit. Would you like me to get the door?
The person behind the disappearances
We
is
must speak
definitely
no
a
more.
crown. No doubt. The person behind the disappearances is definitely a crown. No doubt about it.
Now that's low, even for you. How could you possibly know that?
Because there were shreds of a crown dish dasha left at one of the crime scenes.
Are the bailiffs covering that up? This is the first I've heard of it.
You've seen action, eh?
Brilliant works from Breton masters left to crack and peel here in the desert sun. It's a travesty. I should have known these crowns would fail to recognize their value.
Buying? Selling? I've got what you need.
I must finish this.
Welcome to Bergamo, Wayfarer. We have the finest musical instruments in Hammerfell. I'm just closing up shop now, but if you want a harp, a lute, or even a drum, come back another time.
You have the look of a bowman, I think. Or do you wield a staff? Omsi shines on you this day, for I sell both.
Finest merchandise around.
Friends.
Heaven's sun shines brightest on Redguard steel. Gaze upon my wares. You'll not find better blades in all Tamriel.
Help me turn my love.
Justice Ista, you are hereby found guilty of obstructing an investigation and conspiring against the people of Bergamo.
I do not know from where these charges originate, Magistrate, but I am innocent. You will see. The truth will come to light.
You will remain here until a thorough investigation has been completed. I am sorry, Ista.
Well, it seems my efforts to shield the Magistrate from security concerns have landed me in the stocks. The Magistrate says I impeded the investigation. Apparently, she went behind my back to conduct her own inquiries. I found evidence she has been meeting secretly with Fakimal, one of my bailiffs. When I asked her about it, she had me locked up. What? How can this be true? Fakimal has been known to bend the law, but he always followed orders. I can't imagine him going on a killing spree. Where is he? I would speak with him straight away. Dead? The poor boy. I don't understand. You're saying he was killing people under orders? The only people with the authority to issue orders to Fakimal are myself and the Magistrate. You think she's involved in this? That looks like Sulma's key. And this would explain why she put me in the stocks. May I request one last favor, then? The Magistrate's home is southwest of the Hall of Judgment. Would you investigate the place?
Come on, you dogs. We need to get this load of bodies out of here. Alasan is waiting. What were you doing down there? You saw, didn't you? So now you know my dark secret. It must be horrifying. I haven't been able to bring myself to go down there since this began. I just gave Fakimal a key. Do you understand, though? Do you realize why this is necessary? Yes, there is no other way. Do you understand the power of the Withered Hand? King Faharajad, the Ashaba, they cannot stop them. Eventually the Hand would have come here and killed everyone. This deal is our only hope. It was the only deal Alasan would accept. It seems terrible, but we're only killing vagrants, criminals. To save the city, that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Let me finish this. It's only a few more corpses. Will you keep my secret? If that's your choice, I will turn myself in. There's no point in trying to deny my crimes. Mark my words, though, Wayfarer. You've doomed Bergama. The Withered Hand will kill us all. I hope I'm wrong, but in my heart, I know I'm not. Go on. I will just turn myself in. I suppose.
Quiet today. I don't like it.
Sharing the evidence you discovered at Fakimal's house, I was able to convince the other bailiffs to release me from the stocks. Tell me, though, What did you learn at the magistrate's house? That must have been quite a grisly scene. The other bailiffs are already on their way over there. I will leave it to them to arrest the magistrate as well. Why, though? Why did the magistrate and Fakimal kill all these people? All right. I have witnessed many dark crimes in my time as justice, but they pale in comparison to this. To think our own magistrate would make a deal with the Withered Hand. What could she possibly hope to gain from such a thing? A noble notion, I suppose, but nothing can justify the murder of innocents. She will pay for her crimes. You've done quite a service for our fair city. I'm not one for emotional displays of appreciation, but you have my gratitude.
There you are. I've been looking for you. You! There you are. The scholar Zora said I might find you here. You must make great haste. Prince Azar is in need of your assistance. He is at the shipyards town of Tava's Blessing. The Withered Hand is there, and he needs you to come as soon as possible. The scholar Zora said something about that being the birthplace of one of the Ansei, whatever that means. Oh, and Scholar Zora wants her apprentice Shiri to return to Bergama right away. She wants you to speak to Captain Rawan and ask him to order Shiri to return, whether the girl wants to or not. Tava's Blessing is where the Royal Navy has its shipyards. You must not let the town fall to the Withered Hand. Beware of the shifting sands, Wayfarer. I hope Ruptga guides you quickly to the Prince's side. The ships being built at the Tava's Blessing shipyards are critical for the Covenant war effort. I do not think the Withered Hand would have use for the ships, but I fear they might simply destroy them. That would be very bad for the Covenant.
Hail, sister. It is good that you have come. The Withered Hand has been here. I can feel it. Stay vigilant.
Have mercy.
I've little time for talk.
I give thanks to Ruptga for your intercession, Wayfarer. Distrust between Crown and Forebearer still runs canyon deep, but distrust is not hatred. Yokuda lives in all of us. We must strive to remember it.
Welcome to Lecky's Blade. Enter with an open heart and a steeled soul. We train the ways of the ready sword and the sharp mind. Our martial tradition dates back to the time of the regatta by Lecky's blessed blade. Even if you never plan to wield a sword, you'll face one in battle. Here, you'll learn to survive. Lecky, the divine daughter of Talpapa, is the sword saint who taught new ways of wielding the blade. This school is named for her, on the very place of one of her many miracles. Ages ago, in the time of the Anse, a great warrior came to this oasis, Rada al-Saran. Rada was a proud man, and he claimed to match the gods in the way of the sword. It is said Lecky herself drew him here, seeking to challenge and humble him. Only the ancestors know for certain, but legend says Rada arrived to find Lecky as a warrior of sand, wielding a blade of the hardest rock. Rada bowed to it. When it bowed back, he found an opponent worthy of his skills. They dueled. They crossed blades for 3 days and 3 nights. Rada's strikes parted the sand but briefly, and he tired as the days wore on. At last, Rada put all of his strength into one final strike, the weakest point of his opponent's rocky blade. You need only look to where we stand for the answer. The blade broke in two, and a great sandstorm split the horizon. When it cleared, Lecky had erected a shrine from the sands, and its oasis held the purest water in all Alikr.
A beating. Well,
This bird'll do.
is rare for General Yoda to offer word of praise.
Look at what I procured just for you. I'm sure I have something that will be just perfect for your home. From High Rock to...
You have a home and a reputation? Splendid. Then let's make a deal.
Welcome to the... Oh, by Zet's tears, I cannot do it. My inn is ruined. Harpies. Those accursed creatures tore my inn to pieces. His inn has been in my family for 3 generations. These bed frames, pillows, and carpets. This is our heritage. Years of memories. Torn asunder in a moment. Picking drunken fights with beggars, or bullying old women, I have no doubt. They are worse than useless. Fair winds to you, and a steady grip on the haft. If you need a bed there are still some to be had. Perhaps the next time you come through town, we'll be back to normal. Perhaps.
This inn used to be the jewel of Kozenset. It will take months to recoup our losses, maybe years.
Wayfarer, would you be wise in the ways of the desert? Hearken to what I have to tell you. The desert can be cruel and unrelenting. A wise traveler knows where he can find shade and cool during the heat of the day. Ah, but if you were in the open desert, it would not be so. When I cross the wastes, I always keep in mind the nearest refuge from the sun. It is a mine I often use, because underground is even better than under canvas. Allow me to mark it on your map.
You look like a wise walker to Kunzum. Not like these unclawed Red Guards. They spit on this Bandari's goods and wares. But you know better. You know quality. Only the best from Kunzum.
Another distraction.
Good ale loosens the tongue. And also the purse strings, is it not so? I have some things you might like. Old Khajiiti spices. Nothing illegal, mind you. At least, it was not illegal when last I was in the Kaj. You will take a look, yes?
I am thinking you need more bags. Easier to hide things, yes?
Come in, Walker. You have traveled far to see this one, yes? I know. You seek something lost. Hanubinakal may help you find it. This one sees through mist and stone to speak with the moons and stars. This one hears the whispers of court, scheming and revelry behind closed doors. It is obscured by pride and hidden intent, but this one sees through that. It is the Lord that guides you, calculating, strong, ambitious, with the vigor of Alkosh. But be wary. Even the mightiest nobles can be felled by a flick of a quill.
Do you tire of wares that do not meet your impeccable standards? I see the woe on your face. You need not try to hide it. Look then at my sweet goods. I have spotless items from all across Tamriel.
Done all that I can. Tuatha guided your footsteps here at the perfect moment, sister. There is a Shaba work to be done. The Withered Hand has taken over the port. The situation is strange, though, to say the least. The Withered Hand launched a surprise attack against Tava's blessing. They killed everyone and everything, even the livestock. The strange thing is, they have not raised the dead. I do not know, but I fear they planned something terrible. Prince Azah and his men are barricaded in the warehouse at the eastern edge of town. He may have learned more about what these fiends are planning. You should go to him. I hope the prince has learned more. I believe the Withered Hand has brought one of the Ansei wards here. That does not bode well. You were at Tuatha's throne, were you not? So, you know that as well as anyone. I wish I could tell you. Faherajad's naval shipyards are here, but I cannot imagine why the Withered Hand would care about that. I hear these were sacred grounds back in the days of the Ansei. Perhaps that is what drew the Withered Hand here.